Is it possible for a male to compliment a female colleague on her appearance without sounding like a creep or that you're trying to hit on them? I'm a man, and I compliment women on their clothing frequently. I tell them that I love how summery a dress is or that the color looks good on them, or that I love their taste in music when they are wearing a band t-shirt. They never mind. I get a lot of pleased thank yous and smiles, and some return compliments now and then. But I never mention anything about their bodies, nor do I ever say that their clothes are sexy. And also, I usually limit my compliments to people I know, like coworkers, although I've complimented nurses on their scrub designs in the hospital. Compliment their things, not the way they look. That's a good rule of thumb if you're not sure of someone's boundaries. I.e., I like your new dress and not that dress looks good on you. Theoretically, yes. But then again, I tend to avoid things that I wouldn't say it to a male colleague, as well. I probably wouldn't tell a dude at the start of a meeting that the check on his three-piece was looking fly, and that his cufflinks really go with his tie, so I also probably wouldn't tell a female colleague that her shoes and scarf look nice. Plus, I'm also getting into middle-aged middle manager territory, just easier to avoid contentious conversations that might be misconstrued. Words. Use words like great, nice, fashionable instead of cute, sexy, etc. I notice a colleague, and I work with a number of female colleagues that has changed their hairstyle or hair color. It just works for them. Your hair looks really nice today. That simple. Compliment choices they have made: clothing, tattoos, hairstyle. Do not compliment things they have no control over: face, body, movement. Sure, just make it a genuine compliment and you're fine. Years ago I had a male colleague tell me that the color of shirt I was wearing looked really good with my skin tone. I still think about how genuine it was. It depends on your relationship with your colleagues. For example, I have a work colleague who loves fashion and I often compliment her on her outfits because she seemingly has thousands of them. And she is very stylish. But she knows we are just friends and I am not hitting on her. I am usually pretty self-deprecating because I joke with her that I only have one look, all black, which is why I admire her fashion sense. But I wouldn't say that to anyone. We're good mates and go back years. Definitely possible, just make sure it's genuine and stick to friendly terms. Awesome, great, nice, good. I think it depends on a few factors, including how well you know the person. Someone else in the thread said if you can't say it to your grandma, don't say it to a colleague, and that's pretty solid advice. I think very neutral compliments on clothing or a new haircut are generally fine, but keep it focused on the specific thing you're complimenting rather than the person. Hey, I like the new haircut, is usually fine. Oh, your hair looks gorgeous, it really brings out your eyes, is sort of a. Don't say you love something, say you like it. Keep it casual. Better yet, don't mention it unless you are on an equal level at your jobs and are on friendly terms. Here's my formula that never fails. First, your eyes are only casually on her eyes. No glancing down her body or creepily fixing your gaze deep into her eyes. Look at her like you're just saying good morning. Then you say, you're looking sharp today. Then you move on to other things unless she specifically starts talking about her appearance. If she were to say, thank you. This blazer was made for me by my daughter when she was in high school, can you believe it? Then you can look at the blazer and say something nice about it, like wow, it looks professional. Does she still make clothes? Not wow, it looks totally hot on you. I do this fairly often and I don't think I have a creep label, but you have to take some things into consideration. I'm married and they all know my wife. I tend to compliment only the older women, especially on cool hair or pretty clothes. I almost never compliment the young hotties unless they do something really dramatic like a major hair change or something outlandish to wear. Tricky, it's very likely they will take it as a non-neutral compliment. In fact, as a woman the same applies. If I give guys compliments on their appearance, it will often be seen as flirting. I've said, have you had a haircut, and if so it looks good, or a new jacket or something, and never had an issue. If you are walking into the team meeting saying their tits look cracking today, then that person has earned the title of creep. Word choice, delivery, follow-up. Don't make it be about her body, but about her choices. If you say, your new haircut looks nice on you in a friendly tone, and then back to business, you're good. If you say, very snappy looking in that suit, and keep on walking, and don't come linger at her desk later. If you say, you've been looking very stylish lately, you're probably okay. Yes, if it's discreet and innocuous enough. And doesn't have creepy intentions, I suppose. New hair color? Looks good. Nice outfit. With a smile on your face. The rule of thumb I like is it's okay to compliment a conscious choice politely, but not a fixed feature. So the examples you give would be okay, complimenting hair color or new clothes. But not something like you have gorgeous eyes or that really brings out your figure. Those cross into creepy territory. And keep it infrequent so one person doesn't feel you're commenting on their appearance repeatedly. But the occasional "hey, I really like what you've done to your hair today" is fine.